course for Ribadeo, we snorkel in some crystal clear waters and we learn how to put the genny pole out.
But that's something we do during the sail if we need it.
Yeah. To put the pole out, we will roll it back in and put this pole out.
To make things easier when sailing downwind, Jake taught the crew how to put the genny pole out.
It's just so much more comfortable going downwind. The pole holds the genny out to the side and keeps it full of wind when you're going downwind. We normally use it on the opposite side to where the main is, so goose winging it downwind, and it just keeps the sails from stalling.
After some expert teaching from Jake, and now armed with some step-by-step instructions, the crew now know how to put the genny pole up efficiently and take it down safely.
Mid sheets number 2.
We learned that in Biscay it's really important to have a plan on how to get the genny pole down. Without so it can be really dangerous, and if you need to get it down, you need to find the most efficient way of doing that.
We left Carino expecting there to be no wind at all and for it to be a motor sail to the next stop. The wind has suddenly picked up and we've got, what speed are we doing, Laurie?
6.2.
6.2 knots, and we didn't think we were going to move at all. You pleased, Jake?
Very pleased.
15 minutes ago it was 1 knot.
Yeah, we weren't really moving at all, so
And then we found it.
we found the wind. It was hiding out here.
After a really good sail, we anchored in crystal clear waters in Viveiro.
In 6 meters of water, you can see the bottom. So we're gonna. It's really lovely and clear. So we've put on our wetsuits, and we're gonna go have a little snorkel and see what we can see. We're gonna go snorkeling, Jake.
Yeah.
Are you wearing a small wetsuit?
I'm wearing my old wetsuit. It's about 7 years old. Like
I think. Look, it's about to turn around. It's about to split. Look at that. In fact, it has split. It's no longer a wetsuit. It's just.
I'm worried.
Look at the colour of this water. I don't know if you can see, but we can literally see the bottom. We can see like kind of lines of gravel with sand.
I was 19 when I came to town. They called it the summer alone. The burning ladies and burning flames, the honks against the door. And I got a job in the steaming down on Golden Street. And I fell in love with a laundry girl who was working next to me. She was everything, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of the wind might blow away. She was a virtue, she was a running one, as long as there's no price on honesty.
During our sail we caught plenty of mackerel, so decided to offer some to the French boat next door to us.
The burning ladies and burning flames, the honks against the door. And I got a job in the steaming down on Golden Street. And I fell in love with a laundry girl who was working next to me.
The next morning we went to Viveiro to stock up our galley, and we made a new friend along the way.
So fine a breath of the
Boat
wind
dog.
might blow away.
Take you home, you're very.
She was a virtue, she was a running one, so as long as there's no price on honesty, you wouldn't want me in the eye.
Just hit
7.8.
7.8. We've kind of sped up a little bit. And we were thinking of heading round to Ribadeo, but we think that would be an extra 4 hours. So we'd be arriving there at 11, which would be dark by then, so that'd be silly.
fire burning in the hearts and babies on the run. She said, "Don't mind you, foolish man, surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of the world."
We're in the best seat in the house. We're sat on the pulpit and we're
Do about 5.5 knots. Got the wind behind us. Goose winging it. Got the pole out.
got our life jackets on, don't worry.
Yeah. Best seat in the house. Happy?
This morning we've got the first fried full English. We've got bacon and sausages, hash browns, tomatoes, baked beans, scrambled eggs, and Marmite, which Laura and Gaetan aren't really sure what to make of, to be honest. So.
So we were sailing to Ribadeo yesterday and we decided to stop off here because we would have arrived in Ribadeo a bit too late. It would have been got dark. Don't really want to be arriving at a new anchorage at night. So we came in here instead, which first looked like a very busy fishing port.
And this morning we wake up and it's beautiful blue sky, sun, clear water.
All along this bit of coastline here there's loads of caves. So we brought a dinghy ashore, all the snorkeling stuff, the sub wing, and just spent the morning snorkeling around. Using the sub wing.
Used the sub wing. I've never used it before. It was awesome. It's so cool. Jake made it himself in Alderney a year ago, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I
2 years
think.
ago.
Yeah.
It's on the Barefoot Boat Bums channel. We will do a video on it. It's like flying like a fighter jet, which is like really sensitive and just.
It's been a great morning so far, and then we're gonna go to Ribadeo next. Later that afternoon, we left Burela for Ribadeo. Like most of the other sails, we thought it would be a motor all the way, but thankfully the wind picked up and we were able to put the sails up. What's going on, Jake?
Sails are up.
Yay!
2 days in a row.
Where are we going?
We are going to Ribadeo. I'm very glad we managed to get the sails up. I didn't think we were going to. The forecast is forecast absolutely no wind at all. But yeah, about 5 knots, 4 knots, 5 knots.
And we've taken the last half of the canopy up, back, and we've got lovely cockpit, bathed in sunlight. I'm sitting here reading a book.
Whenever we put the sails up, we're very happy how Ragtime sails. It's amazing how little wind can push a 17-ton boat.
After a very comfortable and relaxing 4-hour sail, we made our approach to Ribadeo.
Doesn't look like we're going to fit.
I know it doesn't, does it?
Quite.
Here we go! Under the bridge! Woo!
Bridge up the aerial's not at the top, we'll be knocking it off.
It's alright guys, we fit.
We are in Ribadeo. We arrived here yesterday. We couldn't fill up with water yesterday because we had to pay for it and the marina office was shut. So we went and filled up this morning, and we've gone shopping. We've got a new kayak paddle.
Yay!
And we went and tried a different anchorage in the rear.
Over there, by the wall.
Well, this is it's quite a big river, but it's all very shallow. Yesterday when we tried, we definitely touched the bottom at one point, and we're kind of ploughing through the mud. So we tried again today with the tide a bit high, just to get over that shallow patch and find the deeper part of the anchorage to the other side. We managed to get there. Bit nerve-wracking, but we got there. We anchored up, and there's about 4 meters under us, and we were going to lose a couple of meters, and it just didn't feel quite right. There's quite a few other boats about, tiny little ones that we could have swung into.
Felt quite exposed to wind as well, didn't it? There's quite a lot going on.
So we decided to move back roughly where we were yesterday, which
looks fantastic actually. It looks really pretty.
It does look pretty.
So
I feel much happier about being here.
it's supposed to be an anchorage, so they can either go around us or ask us to move on, but we're going to put our anchor ball up. Got to put our anchor ball up. But a bit of kayaking might be nice. Where are we?
we are underneath the bridge in Ribadeo at the minute, and we decided to take a break from the boat, go kayaking, see what we can find. There's an aeroplane! There's loads of little kind of caves and coves around.
Sometimes it gets so hard to listen. Hard for me
What's up,
to
the
use
eel?
my eyes. All around the gold is
Yeah.
glistening, making sure it keeps me down to size. But I don't wanna know about evil, only wanna know about love. I don't wanna
Join us next week for a new episode with a twist.
only wanna